All right, it is a Black Supernova here with the Heroes After Dark, the greatest group of heroes assembled on your internet today. And I'm here with my brother, New Village Comics. And before he sent these books to CGC, we had to take a peek of all the heat he's sending in. So what's the first book you got for us?
So the first one, I'm going to take a shot in the dark with. This one is actually going to go in a 9/8 pre-screen. I'm going to see what it does. I figure if it comes back a 9/8, I'll be happy about it. If it doesn't, I'm good with keeping it as a raw.
Okay, so listen. Let me ask you this. For those who know and don't know, what's the significance of that book you just showed?
That is the first Harley Quinn in DC continuity.
All right, so what's the next book you got?
So now these are going to be my heater books. So first one, Iron Fist 14. This is the first appearance of Sabretooth. And anybody that has seen my IG page before knows I am an X-Men fanatic, so this is a dope book. My next one I got going, Tomb of Dracula #1. This book I'm actually really digging right now. I'm all about vampires, so I thought this was a heater to pick up. On that Tomb of Dracula trail, we got Tomb of Dracula 10, First Blade.
I'm jealous. That's a book that I still want, that I've been looking for, a great raw copy, so I'm super jealous. This is my brother. I'm happy for him, but I am jealous at the same time.
Well, then we got to get you yours next. That's
All
that
right.
simple.
Now, this last book, I was with him when he purchased it. I looked at it, and it looks amazing, clean to press. So go ahead.
All right. We got Marvel Spotlight 5, the first appearance of Ghost Rider.
Talking with Zach, a good friend of mine, friend of the channel. He's got some books today, and we got some delights for. Let's see what you got.
Take a look.
Mike Zeck and Betty signed. You got the Canadian right here.
Oh, nice.
These are all 9/8 pre-screens.
Smart guy.
Got the Mark Julie. And these are all just direct.
You never responded to me when we
Got them all.
So how did you acquire these?
A nice eBay haul. I guess it was a one-owner collection in the warehouse.
And you spit on it?
They said 10 for 10, and it was $220. I was like, I'll take them all. And they also came with.
And did you know that there was a jeweler in there or any of
I
that?
bought that one separate. That one I paid a little premium for. But
Okay.
I think it was worth it. Then they also had the number 4s in the haul.
For me going, I'm probably worth.
These are the only ones that I saw that were worth trying to pre-screen.
Nice.
The guy
There's no 9/8 Canadian on the census, so I'm
he has
going
an
to
actor,
try for it.
so I'm going there to try.
And the same one for this. I think there's only one.
So he can.
So the jewelers, you're fine. Those are for.
These are for the home. yeah.
Okay. And then now what's going on with this?
So I picked this up on eBay for 120 bucks.
Okay.
I don't know why I graded a 9.2. Again, it's another Canadian price variant. And there's only one on the census that's a 9.8. So I'm trying to fight for that spot.
Nice.
Really? So you went specifically in terms of when you queried the book to get Canadians.
I was like, let me see more photos. I don't know why this graded 9.2. Please give me more photos of this fine itself. It's immaculate.
Yeah, it's a pretty book. The books you collect are not Bronze Age. You take it a bit further.
Golden Age, Silver Age, usually at the most.
Yeah. And then you're always looking for high grade, mid grade, or
That has to be at least mid-grade. For A15 is an exception. That's that's a tough book.
Yeah.
Everything has to be like 5.0, 6.0 to 8.0 for anything Golden Age.
so now when you're looking at it from the investment standpoint, are you thinking 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, beyond?
I'm young enough to, if I buy a book that I'm going to keep and it's going to be worth something, 20 years plus.
So now, are you looking at it from the standpoint, okay, so there's a book that you might see, a pre-code horror. Are you thinking, all right, this book is typically gone up year over year, 10%, 15%. There's an opportunity here. Or are you just saying, no, I know that this is scarce because there's very few on the census. What's the approach?
So if it's a coveted Golden Age already, it's probably already out of your realm. Like, Crime Suspense Stories 22.
For sure.
So if you find something underrated in its highest grade or second highest grade, third highest grade, and it blows up, then you have the chance to just have free money.
So this is the approach. You're thinking about it strictly from the perspective of investment. Now, you get into Bronze Age. Are you looking at Bronze Age books and saying these books have they are now, as of late, particularly with Doom, with the announcement, they are bringing returns. Are you saying that these might be stashed?
For a couple reasons, yeah. Just looking at like Web of Spider 32, because that's just a famous iconic cover by Mike Zick with no real story.
Yeah.
This is almost the same premise.
Correct.
So yes, it's not a black cover and it's hard to get in a 9.8, but still, I would keep these because of just the rarity aspect.
For sure.
If I'm getting 10x because I'm paying $20 a book and it sells for $285 and 9.8, I mean that's free money.
So the approach is always
Yeah.
5, 10. It's always a
Make
5
the
or 10.
profit, buy a grail. Make the profit, buy a grail.
If you're a collector, particularly if there's books that you want, this is how you can get those
Yep,
books.
exactly.
So they're not out of reach. So if you see a book that's $5K, what's your thought? If there's a Golden Age book and you're like it's $5,000, what would be your approach?
Dollar bin diving until you get some grails, and then you work your way up just like this. So don't want to spend too much money out of your own, funds.
You don't want to dig in the pocket. You want to let the PC feed itself,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
Where can we find you? Are you on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram.
Okay, tell the people.
So Spidey Sense, SPIDEY, and then it's like sense like the money with a Z at the end.